the next step, I'd like to show a little bit the workflow between Unreal Engine and Gridly, and then I can even try to do a live demonstration. But because it's live, some things may go wrong. So, don't blame me. Blame it on live. I'll try to make it work. So yeah, this is more a flow that kind of depicts the details of what I was trying to describe before. So it starts at the top left corner. The designer set up the strings ID in Unreal Engine, and then we go on Jenkins. We trigger a build job on Jenkins, and it's been set up when that job completes to take everything from Unreal Engine and push it onto Gridly. Then on Gridly, that it reflects the whole string table. Then we can filter there, not work with the whole string table at once, but only specific strings. We also have version control on Gridly, so you can set up multiple branches on Gridly so that you can filter what comes in before you put it on the master branch. And then you can also export all this work from Gridly onto CSV files or spreadsheet, what have you, that you can then send to your localization partners. So how it works for us on live, once we have identified the strings that we want to translate, and then the narrative designer has given a thumbs up that, yeah, this is the right text, we export the tables and we send it to our localization partners. They take usually a week, but that's also depending on how many strings we usually give them, and we get back the files from them. They are offline files that we can then import onto Gridly. Gridly automatically picks up the right data from the offline files and uploads it on the content management system on Gridly. And then once we have everything on Gridly, we go back to Jenkins, we do an export of strings from Gridly back into the engine, and Gridly overrides everything that was in engine. So if there were, for example, as I said before, placeholders on written during the development of a feature, if the proper text has been written on Gridly, Gridly will overwrite the placeholder that is in the engine, as long as the string ID is correct, which shouldn't change. Why would anyone change the string ID? And yeah, that way, localized data also passes from Gridly onto Unreal Engine. And then what you end up with is a string table within Unreal Engine that just has all the data you need, both the source files, the string ID, and the localized information.